Well, hello and welcome. As always, I'm your friendly neighborhood Dungeon Master Peter. Today, right now at the Cremon, we have Travis playing Talbot, as always, and we have Rachel playing Beryl. We're
Hi
going to
guys.
go ahead and pick up where we last left off. Unfortunately, the videos got corrupted, so I wasn't able to upload it, the second part of it. But once everyone gets here, we'll go ahead and explain what happened. But right now, Talbot got transported because Talbot was trying to cast a ritual spell, correct?
I don't. Was it a ritual?
Because
You were trying to
identify.
Oh yeah, that's right. Identify. Yeah.
So we all know what happens when people do ritual spells on magical items. Something crazy happens. So Talbot got teleported out of the building, um, which they were actually attending a party by Cruella de Vil. Ooh. All right, so we're actually gonna focus on this camera in the Discord. If I do leave my spot, it mainly because I'm gonna operate this camera because I'm a one-man crew here. All right, Talbot. Bye, guys. And I get to just scoot all the way over here. Oh. All right, so you end up. I'm gonna try to get you as best as I can. But I would definitely point you out when I can. I'll make it a little bit easier for you. I'm going to put you right here. Can I just tilt this down a little bit? Alright, so you're located right here. Don't worry about this half of the map because there's going to be a great distance between the forest and the house. Okay? Sorry, go for it.
All right. I was just saying. Okay.
Okay. So as you poofed away and you go through this massive arcana roller coaster of a ride and kind of just flop down on your back, smack down on the edge of a forest. You're a little bit. Your head is throbbing with pain due to the jumbling around that you had to do. It wasn't the best transportation portal, or you done or been through. So this one was rough.
So I'm able to gather that I was magically teleported,
Correct.
and it was a transmutation.
If wait, sorry, what was the question?
Uh, is the teleportations, are those transmutation?
That's a good question. I have no idea. We'll come back to that answer once I'm able to actually get my books out.
That's fine. That's fine. Um, so I am throbbing. My head is throbbing in pain. So I'm going to take this opportunity just to sort of sit up against the log
Okay.
and kind of just like collect myself, um, take in the environment, and try to see if I can gauge where I'm at based on the geography.
All right, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Five.
You're fairly confident that you're somewhere next to a forest, or at least woods.
Cool. Um, Question. The
Yep.
person that's in the bottom right of the screen.
That guy.
Do I know that? Do I know that they're there? Do I hear noise of that?
No,
Is
no,
that
him and everything this way you can ignore.
okay? That's what I needed to know.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me another perception check.
7,
Okay, what is your passive perception?
12.
Okay, I'll give you the 12 on this one. So you fell down. You're kind of looking around, trying to, gain where you are, and you realize you see that coin that Core had you identify, just rolling off further into the forest. You can tell that it's a coin because it is still glittering with that blue arcane magic. It's just rolling further into the forest.
I'm intrigued as to how this is possible. My only explanation, it's through magical means, and I'm going to follow the coin.
All right, Talbot goes on an adventure. Whee! All right, we're gonna head and put that there. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
2. I'm dead.
Oh, well, that was a quick walk. That was a quick nature walk. We all had fun there. Oh no, you're not dead at the current moment. Let me go ahead.
I'm getting new D20s.
All right. You know what? Okay, now roll me a d6.
I gotta be honest, I'm kind of scared to roll any dice. Another 2.
Okay. We're just to say, because we're gonna say 12 minutes. I was just saying how long it took you to get into the forest for you to something happens. I'm not gonna give you 4 minutes into the forest. We're gonna do 12 minutes. 12 minutes of walking, keeping up with this coin at a relative pace, and just being intrigued with what's going on. You kind of lose your surroundings, as in you're not really keeping to a path. You're just following this coin because the excitement of New Arcane. So I'm gonna put you relatively right here. I'm gonna have you facing the camera so you can clearly see yourself. And we're gonna go ahead and move this a little closer, just so you can get that lovely view. And we'll see. Oh, how far can I go? Oh, perfect. I can go as far as I want. This is a lovely camera angles that I have to do when streaming, but it's okay. All right. As you get here, you kind of lose the coin for a little bit, but you notice in the area, you suddenly start to hear a little bit of a hum. And then it, off in the distance, starts to be this nice little hum. Then it just gets into more of a humming lullaby sound.
Okay. Is the coin? So I completely lost where the coin went.
Yeah, you haven't yet picked up its trail. Once you got here and then you stopped to look around, then that humming lullaby started to happen.
Can I do some sort of check to see what direction the sound is coming from?
Absolutely. Let's do perception.
Different dice.
You can do it.
That's a 6.
Hey, it is slightly better. All right. So you can't really tell. It does sound like it's coming a little bit from all directions. So you can't yet tell.
Are there any signs of footprints?
Oh yeah, there's a as you kind of like look around. There's a bunch of footprints everywhere. You can actually kind of tell that this forest kind of also has headstones along the way. You didn't notice that at first, but now you're trying to figure out that you might be in danger. You're noticing a lot more headstones, some statues. I don't know if you can see that right there. And maybe off in the distance, it looks like a building.
The first thing I would like to do is I just want to go over to um, the headstone with the statue,
Okay. So,
because that's the first thing that like piques my interest.
all right. So that is going to be a 5, 10, so 10, 15, 20. So you want to get on this side, or do you want to go in front of the statue?
In front of the statue.
Right.
I have no reason to believe that the humming is coming from a hostile.
All right. You're right in front of the statue, and it is a statue of what looks like to kind of be of a nun, and it does look like she has one of those like um, could be like in the size of like a hymn book, like a lullaby book.
Is that where the sound is coming from?
Roll me another perception.
11.
All right. Actually, it does seem like the book being open like this, you can kind of tell if you squint your eyes a little bit of some kind of color coming from it. More like a bright orange, but even though it's bright, it's still hard to make out.
Is there any religious significance to the nun?
Off the top of your head, with your intelligence of a
So my religion is a +7.
okay, there could be multiple things. The statue does look like a generic nun statue. And you will have to either A, see if you can pry out the book from the statue's hands, or get further clues. There's too many nuns and religions to pinpoint it.
I want to try. I would like to cast a spell.
Ooh, spellcasting,
I
exciting.
would like to cast Mage Hand
Okay.
to see if I can get the Mage Hand to pull the book out of the hands of the statue.
All right. So what is your AC, Travis?
Uh, Actually, hold on one sec. Okay, yeah, I did do that last game. So 16.
Ooh. All right, so that will miss just barely. But since I don't have a proper miniature for this, I am using a improvised miniature. So from the distance over here, you just hear like this sound, and a hatchet just barely misses your forearm as you extend your hand to catch Mage Hand.
Okay. Um,
Do you look
I'm
in the
gonna.
direction?
I do. I do.
Okay, so you're not gonna actually see Aku, but I'm using Aku. Ugh. You know what? You see that. I'm just gonna go with it. You see that.
Okay.
Not
All right.
that big though. It's a medium-sized creature, but very built. Um, very like tribal still. But it looks like it's like fur coat and fur like leather. Kind of just flows like one giant dress. You do see
Okay.
those like wrapping, like glowing. That same glow that is coming from The book is also radiant from this guy's eyes and beard.
Good to know. Good to know. I'm going to take this opportunity to get into cover.
All right, where you want?
So I'd like to go in between the tree and the headstone.
Right, so right here.
Uh, Diagonally to the left. Other side.
Okay, good.
The other side. Nope. Come to me. Come down.
Okay, if I'm at the headstone.
So on the other side of the tree where the statue is.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, there.
All right. The lullaby has gotten a little louder, and you can kind of hear that little like heartbeat. Whether you don't know whether it's yours or not. So we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative here. Wow. Aku is a special guest star today, guys.
$15.
All right, so you will be going second. All right, so bless you. So since you're on this side of the tree, you do see that the hatchet did make an impact on this tree in front of you. And then it just gets ripped from the tree by force, and just you can hear it funneling itself back, and you hear that little nice grabbing of it. And then it will move just over here. And then you can hear it sprint. And it will end its turn right there.
All right. I guess this is what we're doing. Um. Oh man. Okay. My first impression is to part of me feels like I want to just go towards the house.
All right.
Or towards the building, rather.
10-4, give me 1 second. We're going to go ahead and add possibly some new challengers. If I can. Oh, wait, I know what I can do. All right. Give me 1 moment and admire how terrifying Aku looks. But remember, this is brought to you by Peter's improvisation skills.
And not his literacy skills.
While we're waiting, Travis, did you see what I posted on the Discord? I think the transportation thing is conjuration.
Okay, I'm back. I'm glad no one was afraid. Okay. So you're gonna try to sprint to the house?
The building, yeah.
All right. So as you kind of, wait for it to kind of, at that perfect moment, as you go and sprint towards the house, you actually get tackled back by an invisible force. And then what you see is you do hear some footsteps kind of making its way towards the creature and then duking it, and the creature is now following what is. And as you kind of look up, you don't see anything for a second, but then you see a face start to fade in, and you see Metal standing on top of you. And he's going, shh. Or another Vedelkin. I don't know if you met Metal yet.
No, yeah, I traveled with Vedelkin before I...
Perfect then. So you see Metal just on top of you, just going, shh.
Okay, I remain silent, but there is a look of relief.
And then he, after a few moments to make sure, you can still hear like combat in the distance, but it does sound like a good while away. And he'll get up and going, "What are you doing here?"
I got teleported here.
How?
Ritual casting, apparently.
What? That makes no sense. You last time I heard of you guys, you were in the mountains. How did you get here?
I'll tell you this. We were in, Tolis. And I was ritual casting and identify. Something happened, and then I ended up here.
What were you trying to identify?
A coin that has now gone away.
Whose coin?
Yes, a coin. A coin. It was headed in this direction, but I lost it, and then that's when I heard the lullaby or humming or something.
Yeah, that's been causing us the biggest issue right now. We haven't been able to leave the forest because that thing keeps pursuing us. And I'm almost out of neat tricks to confuse it. That was my last one.
Okay, does that mean that we need to fight it?
Well, you can't normally hurt it with arcane magic per se. It has very good resistance to it. We've tried physical attacks. That seemed to be no avail.
Have you tried the book from this statue?
Well, every time we try it alerts that thing, and it comes back almost immediately.
Well, we have to have some sort of distraction. I see a building over there. Do you know what's in it?
We haven't been able to get inside of it. We're assuming whatever's inside of that, it's going to be either A, the source of its power, or will lead us out of here.
We can try and go for the building now. It seems to be pretty distracted, and if we alert them with interacting with the book, it may bring them back.
Alright, well let's make our way quietly on over.
Okay, let's go.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check. Dear God.
$13.
You did a lot better than he did. So not the quietest, but you do eventually get to the door. And I'm using this little dwarven miniature as one. And I'll cool. Okay, put him off the side. All right. Okay. You get to the door, and as all doors in cemeteries, this one is chained up and locked.
Chained up and locked.
Great. Now I'm assuming I have to find the key.
Oh, good. You know what? I bet. You know where I bet the key is?
Don't say it.
On the creature.
All right.
Well, since you're out of tricks, we could use me as bait.
Well, how am I
Well,
supposed to
how
get
am I
it
supposed
from
to
it?
get it from it?
Pry it out? Pry it out of the hands. Not the key, the book.
Oh, to alert it?
Say that again?
To like get
To
its
like get
attention
its
to come back?
attention to.
No, so here's the plan. If I go and interact with it, quite possibly, it will come back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what if I drive its attention away? And hopefully, when it's far away, that gives you plenty of time to get the book or
Okay.
dispel it.
Okay.
Well, do you have enough distractions to keep you alive so you don't get one-shotted?
Well, I'll do what I can.
All right. Well, please don't die.
Well, here we go.
All right.
All
So
right.
we'll
So
put this one all the way over here, doing its own little business. So Aku is gonna be all the way over there. And now, do you want to go over to where it's at?
Yeah, I do.
So Meadow's gonna run over here, and he is going to wait wait until he can at least know that you're in this area. So I'm just gonna put you right there from now, and then we're gonna lift this camera up. So everyone, my lovely view. All right, so I have you right there, right behind it. Is that where you want to be, or where do you want to be over
you
here?
want to be over.
Uh, can you put me behind the tree?
Absolutely. Uh, right here.
No. Think opposite direction.
Oh, in front of it.
No, put me back to where it was before. To Talbot's right, that tree.
Ah.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. So what you do see as you make your way over to this creature, you do see you dodging and weaving from this creature, but then suddenly you just stop, and the creature with his hatchet just decapitates your head, and then your body just like shatters into toy pieces. And then you can tell it looks mad because it grips its hatchet tighter.
Question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is this thing creating footprints?
it is.
I am going to cast Grease.
Oh, okay.
Um, Slick grease that covers the ground in a 10-foot square, centered on a point, and it turns into difficult terrain. When it appears, each creature standing in it has to make a dex save. And I want to send it right where they're standing.
Okay.
Dex save of 15.
All right. So you go into your grease, and it stands, looks down at what it's sitting in, and does a perfectly well balanced turn to where it think like not like in your general area, but it doesn't look like it sees you. Um, and it just goes and pulls out one hatchet and raises it up high up in the air and waits. It looks like your grease did not do anything.
All right.
but it's in a 10-foot square. So if the creature moves through it, it still has to make another check, correct? Or if it stops.
That enters or ends its turn there.
Okay. Alright, so that'd be your turn for the grease. It is going to wind up, toss its hatchet, and hit over this tree strong enough to knock it over. And then it's going to pull out a second hatchet and stop.
Okay.
As that's all going on, you can hear a destruction sound, over here, and then a slamming of stone.
Okay, good.
Alright, so then we'll go back. Well, actually, I like it. So we'll go back to Talbot. So it still doesn't. You don't know if it notices you or if it's just playing games.
Okay, so I'm going to... This is going to be so stupid, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to ready an action.
Okay.
I'm going to ready Firebolt. The cantrip. And the condition is once they have thrown the hatchet, I'm going to cast the firebolt at that hatchet that is thrown.
Okay.
I'm going to try and throw it off its trajectory or maybe damage it and break it.
Okay. Alright. So then it winds up. It does throw it in the direction of your tree, which will indicate your ready action, which is an attack roll on a hatchet.
Yes. I think it's 14?
Okay.
Yeah, 14.
I'll say that hits. So go ahead and roll me a d20 plus whatever your spell casting is based off of.
Spellcasting modifier?
Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled an 8. My intelligence mod, I think, is a +4. Yeah, it's a +4, so 12? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage.
It is 5 fire damage.
Alright. So it doesn't look like it did much of knocking it out of its trajectory or dealing damage to the hatchet. Just because the strength of that throw was more overwhelming than your spell. But you still hit it, so in the HP of the hatchet, it still took damage. But it did knock over this tree right behind you. That will be its turn. And then we'll go back to you.
I'm reading a spell.
No, you're good.
I... Oh, the monster ended its turn in the grease. It needs to make a dex save.
Alrighty. defeated Aku! Jack would be so proud!
Yeah.
Alright, so now you gotta change your class from wizard to samurai.
Okay, so now with that being said, he is prone. I am going to use minor illusion, and I'm going to create the sound of beating drums.
Okay.
30 feet away from him, away from him. So towards the other side of the table.
Got it. Alright, and obviously no check for that.
If a creature uses its action to examine the sound or image, they can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check against my spell save DC.
Alright. Okay. So that'd be your turn. So it's gonna go. Can it stand up, or does it need to make another save?
I think it could stand up fine.
Alright.
Because standing up is just half of its movement speed.
Totally fine. So it is Aku is going to stand up, and then it's going to recall both of his hatchets back into his hands. It'll put one away, and then it will look at you. Oh, actually, no. It will see if it can determine if that sound it hears is true or false. So it's going to roll. And unfortunately, a natural 20 will beat your DC. Just on dice alone. It will.
But it costs an action to investigate.
That is true. So it only has a bonus action. So what it'll do is, you will see like smirk on its face, like it likes what you're doing, and it's going to just, with all its might, swing a hatchet all the way up in the air, out of sight. And then it puts his hands inside of his cloaks and smiles. All right. Back to you.
Oh man, what an exciting game.
Oh, it's gonna
Oh,
get...
it ended its turn in the grease.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. This guy in Greece is having so much fun.
The DC is 15.
I keep rolling below 4.
Okay, I tried.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this opportunity, since he knows where I'm at now, to go about 30 feet to my right and try and hide behind a different tree.
All right. You're gonna go this way?
Yeah.
All right. Ba-da-ba.
And, yeah. This, so with that in mind, I am going... Ooh! Okay, okay, got it. So, I'm going to also cast, Misty Step as my bonus action.
Ooh. Okay.
So it'll allow me to teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see.
All right. Do you need me to lift the camera up?
I do need you to do that.
Not a problem. are right there.
Okay. I don't know how to communicate it. You see the tombstone that is near the monster?
This one?
This one?
Other side?
That one?
That one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, there is a tree diagonally to its right.
Right there?
Right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that 30 feet?
It'll get you right here.
Okay, so the tree to my right. I'll try and yeah, that one. I'll try and Misty step over there.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
definitely
I
do
would
it.
definitely do it.
And then I will um ready my cantrip again, the firebolt, with the same condition as before.
Okay. Alright, so this is gonna so same conditions as before is when he gets up and throws a hatchet, you will fireball, correct?
Firebolt the hatchet.
Firebolt the hatchet that he will be throwing. Okay. So he stands up. He will then so this is going to be against your AC. Alright. 14.
Misses. My AC is 16 at the moment.
Alright, so as you Misty step over there, you're pretty confident that you're hidden. You feel a very sharp wind behind your back and a loud thud hitting the ground behind you. And as you turn to look, you see the hatchet that he threw last turn directly behind you, inches away from your spine. It would have hit your spine if it would have hit.
Ouch.
And he just smiles and throws another hatchet. So your reaction will go off.
Okay, 17.
Okay, so you hit. So go ahead and do the same thing as last time.
$12 again.
Okay, this time you were able to do it. So I will give you the option to either A, vary its course slightly, or B, just kind of do damage, but the damage it will deal will be reduced.
The trajectory.
All right. All right. So he goes and throws it directly at your tree. You're able to go, nah, sucker, or however you want to do it. Hit it, and it actually knocks down this tree instead. And he just smiles. Okay. He will pass the turn. You will then again hear another collapsing. And at this point, you can see about a bit away still that another statue has fallen over. And you can see that Metal has two glowing orbs in his hand. In both of his hands, he kind of like cradles them. And it looks like he's looking around for what could possibly be a third one.
Okay.
If you want, you can go ahead and roll a perception check to see if you can see the third statue.
I would like to do that.
Go for it, my friend.
Okay. So, 18.
And
Wait. I'm sorry. Let me double check. I rolled a natural 15.
It's okay.
17. 17 is what it is.
Alright, so I'm going to use this as a statue because I don't have a third one. It is all the way in this corner. Oh, I don't think you can see it.
It's in the very corner behind him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's perfectly behind the trees as well. It doesn't look like he sees it yet, but he does see you, and he's kind of like panicking a little bit because he doesn't know what to do at this point. He didn't know he needed a third one.
Okay, so is it now my turn to act?
It is.
I am going to cast Firebolt right into its eye.
Okay.
25.
That would hit.
15 fire damage.
Ooh. You hit directly in its eye and just it cringes with agony. Cringes.
And then I'm going to diagonally sprint down.
Oh. Apparently you
I'm
fall.
sorry, not towards metal.
Okay, this way?
Yeah, that way.
Okay. How far do you want to
How
move?
far do you want to move?
I'm using my full 30 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm also going to cast Misty Step again, go even further. But I want to make sure I'm in plain sight so that he can see me.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. So you are definitely like you're what, 60 feet plus away from him.
Yeah.
All right. Would that be the end of your turn?
Yeah, but I also forgot.
What?
He forgot to make his dex save.
That's okay. I'll go ahead and do it. Oh, this one he passes.
Alright, cool. That ends my turn.
Okay, so he'll go. He like cracks his neck. From even that distance, you can hear the crackle of the neck. He starts to move. Do. I am Aku. He opens up his that robe dress trench coat looking thing, and you get to see like pallets of hatchets. And he's just going to machine gun them off directly in your direction. So let's see what happens here. You know, I hate when I make rules and then I want to follow them accordingly and not cheat.
Uh-huh. I don't know what that means.
Okay. Well, out of him just unloading these like very light and quick hatchets that he can just do one right after the other, the only thing that he did on this turn was to mark the trail that you ran with hatchets. They didn't even come close to hitting you. The last hatchet is in like the square before you, but it's on the farthest from you. So it was not close at all. And you just hear him roar in like frustration. And he's gonna knock down a tree.
Okay, cool. That's fair.
Alright, Meadow's gonna look for that perception check. Alright, and he will spot something, so he's going to make his way on over. Alright, it is Talbot's turn.
So I'm going to look at this creature in the eyes, and then I'm going to do this. And I'm going to continue running diagonally in that direction.
Alright.
Oh, wait, hold on. How far am I away from the dude?
Oh, you're probably about like 60, 70 feet.
For the purposes of a spell cast, I need to know...
Okay.
Range is 60 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. You're exactly 60.
I'm going to cast Grease again.
You son of a gun. Now I feel like I have to tunnel you now. And he fails. This is not going at all according to what I planned. Oh. All right.
Oh, okay. and um, and I already took my movement. Is that correct?
No, you did not take your movement.
I'll take my 30 feet diagonal in the path I was going.
All right, so that's about 90 feet. All right, so we'll go to its turn. It'll take half its movement. Actually, it will just lay there for a second and open its trench coat again, and all the hatchets that it flung at you are just now coming back into its trench coat, as well as the two main ones. He stands up, fast movement, and apparently he falls over again. And then he'll move closer to you and just start to like position himself at the ready and locking his sights on you. Because now he's just pissed.
Alright, go.
You made Aku pissed. Alright, so we'll go to Metal's turn. Alright. He's almost there. So we'll go back to Talbot.
Oh, man. This is so complicated. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast
one more time.
One more time.
No, that's not it. Now I'm 60 feet away from it, right?
You're a little more
than 60.
Because you went. It was only able to go 15.
Okay, I'm gonna move back towards it.
Oh, okay.
30 feet.
All right, so yeah, you're about now 45 feet away from it. 20.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I realized I can't do the thing I want to do.
Oh, okay.
So please don't move me.
Okay.
I will. Am I? Oh God, I'm so sorry. This is probably the longest I've ever taken.
No, you're good.
In this game. What I would like to do.
Okay.
Is. I would like to create the image using my minor illusion
Okay.
of a bear trap directly in front of it.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't do that either. I have to be within 30. Oh no. Yeah, I will move towards him and then I will 15 feet from it.
So you're gonna move all
the way back to it.
I'm gonna move 30 feet towards it.
Alright, so you're well, 30 feet back would get you 45 feet from it.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use the range of its 30 feet to go to as far as I can, closest to it.
Alright, so that would make you 15 feet from it.
No, the trap would be 15 feet away from it.
Trap would be 50.
The illusion.
Got it. So I'll put the trap there. Alright, go ahead.
And it's gonna be as if I had set the trap there before I started this. So in the event that it steps in it, it would go off.
All So it's going to move just shy of it, look at you, and it's going to bombard you with hatchets again. It's going to attempt to. Okay.
How's its eye looking?
Crispy. You said your AC was 16?
Yeah.
Alright, so it does about 10 hatches at you, but only about 3 of them hit. But unfortunately, 1 was a crit.
Alright, well, it is what it is. Actually, I will expend a reaction to gain a +2 to my AC against one of the attacks to make my AC 18.
Ooh, okay, so that would take away 1 attack.
Great.
So 20 damage instead.
Alright.
As when he tosses them, a couple of them miss, but most the 3 that did either scratched you in the right places or just paled you into the chest. And then he steps forward. Blah, blah.
So I take it he decided to not investigate it.
Yeah, he was more focused on hitting you, making you bleed, so he can just hit you one more time and put you on the hook.
Damn.
So does anything happen, or is he just...
No, it's an illusion, and he didn't, and I think he just chose not to.
So if nothing happens, he'll finish his move right here. Which will bring back to Meadow, and you hear that last rumbling sound, which makes him turn the other direction. And then you hear... Alright, so we go back to Talbot.
I really don't want to do this, but I have no choice.
Teleport.
I don't have that spell. I am going to have to cast a fireball.
Okay.
I'm going to cast the fireball so that it hits him. Yeah. I don't want it to hit me. And that's the only stipulation. I want to hit him and only him.
Alright. So he needs to make a dex save?
Yeah. For half damage.
He fails. Dun, 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 dun.
32 fire damage.
32 fire damage. Ouch. So it turns and you just explode his
Wait, no, I can't do that. I can't. I realized because I did my reaction. My reaction says I can only cast a cantrip on my turn. So instead, I will ready a fireball.
Okay.
or when for whatever it. Oh, God. Stipulation is whenever it reacts. Whenever it's made up its mind as to what it's doing.
Okay.
So like, if he chose to go after metal and would start going, or if he turned to me and then started to.
All right. So it is gonna go for metal.
Fireball.
Yeah.
So it took. So did it take the damage?
Yeah.
32.
And it just looks like it cracks its neck, but it's gonna ignore you for now. It will recall off the hatchet. Then metal will go 5, 10, 60. Alright. And you can see metal's just darting in the very back towards the building. So you're there. You do have a clear line, almost a pretty clear line towards the building if you want to try to run towards it.
All right. Is it my turn?
It is.
All right. I'm gonna use my movement to go 30 feet towards the building.
Okay.
Am I still within 120 feet of the creature?
Okay, let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah, you're within more than that range.
I will cast Dispel Magic. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range, 120 feet. For any spell of third level or lower on the target ends. If it's fourth or higher, then I have to make a deck. Then I have to make a roll.
You will have to make a roll.
The DC is equal to 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
$21.
Oh, Travis. Okay. You completely shattered this. You just see like the whole thing just shatter it, and you just see this bear, kind of like rotting, but also like bruised, hulking of a man, just standing there with a massive great axe in both hands, just turn to you with the utmost rage that someone can have. And you know, like, if that axe hits you, it will just kill you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I had to try something.
No, you did something. You
I just awoken a beast.
You did. And you made a bunch of magic just like explode too. So this guy is a little bit bloody now since you pretty much exploded his magic. Would that be the end of your turn?
That's all I can do, baby.
He's going to look at you, but also know what's going on. And 5, 10, 15, 20, and get right here. He's just gonna sprint like a madman. He's gonna slide in and just face the middle, so he has the utmost ground. Metal's gonna come around the corner, slide in, do the little things you need to do and get the door open, and he's gonna extend his hand expecting you to do something terrific.
Me to do something terrific?
Correct.
Correct.
Back at you.
Back at you.
He's expecting you to just do something terrific so he can grab your arm and pull you in.
Okay. I'm going to think of my training that I've had. All of the time studying, creating formulas, and getting things down knit perfect. I'm going to attempt to use all of the magic in my being to extend my misty step so that I can reach and grab his hand.
All right, now we're thinking. All right, two things. First, go ahead and roll me a d20 plus your intelligence modifier.
19 in total.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll me a percentile.
34.
Okay, not bad. All right. And then roll me another d20 plus your intelligence modifier.
10.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Ooh, all right. So are you gonna move your 30 and then do it?
Yep.
All right. So Talbot rushes, if I don't get in the camera's way, rushes 30 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and knocks over a tree. What you say, she's gathering her magic enough to just knock over a tree. And you can tell this big bulking beast is just at the ready with his hand axe, ready like a baseball bat, ready to swing at you because it knows you're going to try to jump in and then just going to slam it on your back and then collect that kill. So it turns fully at you, knowing that you're not going to succeed in this. Your Misty Steps activates. So it'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're going to poof for a split second right in front of it. It's going to swing down its axe at your head. Just getting that nice little cleave down your body. But at the millisecond before it would touch, you see this axe directly in between your eyes. What you wanted to do works. Poofs right behind it. Meadow grabs your arm and you both get inside the building.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
How lucky we are on those rolls. I'm glad you switched dice.
Me too.
Oh, alright, well, since we do have Beryl and Core here, so we're going to take a break on Talbot. And we're going to go to Core and Beryl, if Core is still actually here. Because right now, Beryl. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and swap this camera on over here. For those of you who are at home watching, I'm going to go ahead and move this. Nope, I'm going to go ahead and move a little bit other stuff around. That is right there. Beryl. Sorry, Beryl is eaten. She's gone. So we'll put her right behind. And Core is there. So for those of you who weren't able to see last time or due to the video, Beryl decided to cast, I do believe, detect magic in the room, triggering this mimic to just swallow her whole. Which would be incapacitating Beryl. Or restrain. Which one would it be? Let's see. Yep, incapacitated. Since you are pretty much swallowed whole. That'll be grappled. Restrained. Well, we'll see what Core does first. Alright,
I have a
so
plan.
Core, the chest thing that you were able to, like, you could have stored stuff in, turns into a mimic, swallows your friend, and then looks at you with his tongue out and his beady eyes and his wiggly hands. What you do?
She makes panic eyes.
Did you just say look as a bad guy?
I said she makes panic eyes.
Oh, she makes panic eyes. Got it.
She'll kind of freak out because she's like, oh my god, what the fuck just happened? Can I see that? So it's like clearly a mimic.
Like, what was that?
I said, so it's clearly a mimic.
If Core knows what a mimic is, yes. If not, the chest came alive and ate your friend.
Okay. And there's no trace of Beryl whatsoever.
Nah, she is inside the beast's belly.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
She'll whack it. Trying to get her friend. She'll be like, "Give me my friend back."
All right, go ahead and roll your attack roll.
21.
All right, 21 will hit the creature. So go ahead and roll your damage. While I go get myself a marker because I forgot to go grab my utensils for the 6th time in a row.
Seven points of damage.
All right, what was your damage? Core?
Said 7.
7 damage.
7.
All right. So as you whack it like on the top of the forehead or the noggin for that lovely 7 damage, it replies in Beryl's voice, "Ow, why would you do that, Core? It's me, Beryl." Go ahead and make an insight check with advantage.
Really good at insight.
It could be really good at lying.
Okay. 19.
Oh, it almost had you.
My first one was 14, and the second one was
Ah.
was 11 plus 8.
All right. So as you whack it, it will go, ah, darn it, and it will go to bite you back. Which its attack roll will be, does 19 hit your AC?
It just hits.
All right, so it's gonna bite you onto like the thigh leg area, to deal you. Okay. 11 damage. 5.
It's a nasty bite.
8 of it would be from the bite, so piercing damage, and then 3 of it would be from acid. All right.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
Beryl, as the last thing you see was getting swallowed, you are restrained, unfortunately, so you can't take any actions at this point, but you can at least see where you are. Oh, actually, no.
I can't take like any actions.
Speed becomes 0 and can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Increases attack and dex saving throws, has disadvantage. Attacks against... Okay, so you are restrained inside of his belly, so you can take actions. But from what you can see, does nothing around you to hit. So you have to get clever here.
There's nothing around me to hit.
It's pure darkness from what you can see. Even with your dark vision as a dwarf.
Okay.
It's very hard for you to move.
But I'm being constricted by the entity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's dark, so I can't see specific things to hit, but I can just there are walls around me constricting me in. Okay. Cool. I would like to cast Inflict Wounds because it's just a touch spell.
All right.
So it's a disadvantage even though it's touch. I can't not touch him. He's swallowed me.
But if you have to make an attack roll, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. All right, here we go. What rock am I using? Hold on. No, let's just do the tiger's eye. Not wonderful. 16.
16 will hit.
Plus 6. Oh, yay! I didn't think that was gonna hit. Alright, cool. Alright. 3d10. 11 damage.
Alright, it will take 11 damage. So a total
Woo!
of 19 total. Alright.
And then I take acid damage.
Yeah, at the end of your turn, you will take 10 acid damage.
Ouch.
Alright, we will go... If that is the end of your turn.
Well, I can't move, so yeah.
Alright, we'll go...
Well, that counts as an attack, so... As a... Well, no. Never mind, it's not a monk weapon. Go on.
So, Core, what do you do?
I'll whack it again, but with shillelagh.
Shillelagh. All right. So what do you have to do, or what needs to be done?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I have to roll for an attack.
All right, go for it.
That is a 16.
A 16?
Yeah.
That would hit.
Okay. That is a 7.
Just a 7?
It's 2 plus 5.
Okay, so yeah. Alright, so you guys have done 26 damage to it.
But give me a second. Hold on. I need to read this. Can I bonus action pull our master and do a second attack?
Isn't pull on master only when they hit you or when they have entered your square?
No, it's when you take the attack action with a glaive, halberd, quarterstaff, or spear, you can use a bonus action to make a melee attack with the opposite end of the weapon that uses the same ability modifier as the primary attack and has a damage die of a d4 bludgeoning.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't require them to move into your square.
Nope. So that's my reaction. If they move into my square, then my reaction goes off, and that's when I can whack them.
Okay, so it has 2 effects.
Yes.
Alright, one you can use as a bonus action, and then one you can use as a reaction.
Yeah, so the reaction is if they come into my square, and then the bonus action is that I can use the end of my staff to hit them.
Alright, in that case, yeah, go for it.
Alright. Ooh, dirty 21.
That would hit.
That is a +4.
So an extra 4?
Yeah.
Alright. So it's looking pretty bad. You guys have done quite a bit of damage to it. Alright, it will go to, if core is done, it will go to its turn. And it will do its bite attack once more.
At least it's not using the sticky tongue.
Another 19 will hit.
Yee.
And this time, 14 damage.
Oh boy.
5 of it will be acid.
Damn, Onyx is smelling like a damn man. Full-grown man.
Alright, at the end of its turn, it will go to Beryl.
Alright, I could try to whack it with my staff, but that just seems implausible since I'm swallowed. Even if I make it a disadvantage. I guess I will go for an unarmed strike. And then, I'm just going to say it out loud, so I'm going to do unarmed strike. And then as my bonus action, I'll use one of my key points to do flurry of blows, so I'll get 3 attacks.
Alright, let's see if
all
you
unarmed
hit.
strikes. Yeah. So first one is a, what's my added to that? +5. So 22 for the first. Well, no, disadvantage. No, sorry, that's the high roll. So the first one misses. It's a 7.
22 will hit.
No, it was a 7. 22 was, I rolled 2 dice and I took the big one, so I was wrong. But it was only a 7 because I rolled a 2 and a 17. So that it missed.
Okay.
It was only a 7.
7 misses.
Yeah. So that was my first attack, and now my bonus action to use my key point. That one will hit because that's a 14 is my lower. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19 will hit.
Okay, so that one is a d4 +2. So that's a 6 damage for that one. And then the last one from my flurry of blows is going to miss. So 11.
11 will miss.
Alright, so 6 points of damage.
Alright, so this is what happens. As it feels you kind of flailing around inside of it, as its reaction, with a 19 that hits, it's going to open its mouth and regurgitate you enough to where you hit core with the 19, dealing her 6 damage and then swallowing you back.
No!
So Beryl came out punching, but you can realize when she hit you, she was very shocked, and then she went back into the mimic's stomach.
Rude. Wisdom and key point.
So you would take 6 points of barrel damage.
Could you say that she barreled into me?
Oh.
You're welcome, Travis.
First time that she's hurt a teammate.
I'm developing a reputation here.
So that would be the end of Beryl's turn. We'll go up to Core.
Do I take any acid damage?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. 14.
Ouch. Okay.
And we go to Core. I love how we're getting like a look of Yeslie's keyboard every turn.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I just thought you wanted to see how pretty it is.
Oh, yep, that's a perfect view. That's gonna give us like 100 views right there. You gonna whack it again?
Use Sacred Flame this time.
Sacred Flame?
Yeah.
Alright, it's an attack roll, correct? Oh, it's a reflex save.
Dex.
It's a dex saving throw.
Alright, well, wait. It failed.
Amazing. What did you get? I want to know.
So how much damage does it take?
Let's see. It takes 5.
5 damage, alright.
5 radiant damage.
Alright, anything else?
Can I be prepared just like as a bonus, like ready to dodge?
Well, I do believe readying an action takes one of your actions.
Oh, okay. Then I will prepare Shillelagh for the next turn.
Alright, so you can cast Shillelagh as a bonus action?
Yeah, it's casting time is a bonus action.
Perfect. Alright, then. So then we'll go to the Mimic. The Mimic will keep on biting at the core. This one will hit again for 21. This Mimic is getting work done.
Yeah. Especially since it can selectively regurgitate.
11 more damage. And then that will be the end of its turn. And we go over to Beryl.
Beryl. Just one question though.
Yeah.
Yeslie, when you did your Sacred Flame, what's the damage on your Sacred Flame?
My damage?
Yeah, like what's your dice? What die is it?
2d8.
Okay, cool. Because that's what it says on mine too. But for some reason on my paper that I wrote for myself, I only put 1d8. I was just checking to make sure.
Yeah, no, it's a 2d8.
Gotcha. Thank you. Because that might be my best chance here.
Mama.
How many spell slots have I used? No, I don't want to use any more of those. So yeah, seeing that punching my way did not do any damage at all, I will go ahead and also do a Sacred Flame. So it's going to be another dex save from you.
Do you need to see it? Do you need to see what you're hitting?
Oh, okay, well, I guess... Yeah, it says see within range. I just figured that being in it, that I could be like, yeah,
Well,
it's okay. Everything's dark. It's fine.
Yeah, it says that you can see within range.
So yeah, so you need.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna hit it again because it's just gonna regurgitate me. So I guess I'll just do inflict wounds again.
All right, roll that attack roll with disadvantage, unfortunately.
Yes. I'm changing my rock though. Do Jasper this time because it's red. Red for blood.
Blood of angry man.
That isn't gonna hit. God dang it. 5.
Yeah, unfortunately, 5 does not hit.
That's all I got.
All right, we'll go back to the top to core.
Okay, I'm looking real bad. I'm about to
Wait,
fall.
what's my acid damage?
Yes. 13.
Okay.
So what is core gonna do? We had Talbot fight a crew, and now Core and Beryl are fighting a mimic.
I will do cure wounds on myself
All right.
because your girl is almost like on the ground.
Yeah, ditto.
Go ahead and heal yourself.
9 points of healing to myself.
And how much do you heal?
I died. Huh?
How much do you heal?
Look, I don't want to talk about it. I have 10 points.
You heal 10 points?
No, she has 10 points.
I have 10 points.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna kill both the clerics with a mimic.
Oompa! Alright, is that it for Core?
No, wait.
Wait, I swear there's more healing. It's somewhere.
It is. There is. Which one is this one? Okay, I literally have. Okay, I have my potion of healing. Thanks for buying me that on the last one, by the way, because now I'm gonna use one, and then I'll only have one more. So that I will, as a bonus action, take one of my potion of healing.
All right.
2d4. 2d4.
Well, if for those of you who are listening, or for my players, if you like to gain some more healing potions, go ahead and download Twitch and follow for the Questa, and you'll get 1 free healing potion.
Do I have to pay for Twitch?
No, it's free.
Oh, okay. I'm like, that's like I don't want to.
So does that mean I get one for free?
Yes, you do, Travis.
Yes.
Does that mean I get one for free?
Are you following me on Twitch?
Yes.
Then yes.
Woot.
I got an additional 10 for healing.
Whoop.
Okay, that's all I can do.
All right. Well, Kyle, don't forget to follow Travis.
Stand for.
All right. So then it goes to the mimic's turn. The mimic is now going to again try to bite you, and misses.
Oh, thank God.
All right, that'll be the end of the mimic's turn. Beryl.
Okay. The channel divinity that's an action.
I do believe so.
All right, and even though I am swallowed, Core is still within 30 feet of me, correct?
From the outside knowledge, yes.
Because she's making melee attacks on the creature, so she has to be.
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
close.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to squinch my hands up inside the constraint, and I'm going to use my action to do channel divinity and give both of us 10 points of healing because it's 20 points of total, and since there's just 2 of us, I can divide it in half, so each of us will get 10.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a percentile for that one.
Oh gosh. Oh boy. Core. Should I do green or purple?
Green.
Okay. All zeros.
Hey, 100! Alright, so as you all know, when my players roll a nat 100, I will give them something special.
I didn't know that. Yay!
Yes. So this was to actually see if you would heal core instead of the mimic that you're inside.
Well, it says that I get to choose the creatures.
Oh, do you? Do you have to have sight of the creatures?
I don't think so. Let me pull it up. As an action, you can restore 20 hit points. Choose any creature within 30 feet of you and divide those hit points among them.
Huh.
This feature can restore a creature no more than half of its hit point maximum.
Okay. So for this one, go ahead and roll me a d12.
D12. Purple, green, or pearl?
Pearl.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Okay. Let me get that off the board, though, so I don't knock it around. 5.
All right. So as you channel the power of your god for friendship, for healing magic, you actually start to burn the inside of the mimic, and it spits you out.
Woo! Yes.
And I catch her.
All right, you catch her. Go ahead and make me a strength or dex. No, I'm kidding. You just catch her. That's fine.
I was about to
We're
say,
good for
I'm
that
ready.
10 points of
I'm
healing
ready.
down.
All right, so from Core's perspective, you see the mimic's like stomach start glowing, and it starts to like hawk up a loogie, like and it just plop out Beryl.
Oh, I'm just gonna land on the ground, and just go.
Oh yeah, she's covered in slime and acid.
You're in my arms.
Oh, you're in her arms.
A strong protector.
Apparently, this is how dwarves are made. All right, so that would be
just gonna be like, ew.
So do you just drop her?
Yeah.
Okay. So you catch her and then go, hi. Oh god, this is disgusting. Drop. So Beryl would kind of just thud on the ground.
I like to imagine that my hair, which was braided with the little beads, is all kind of like down on my face now, like matted.
I'll take it. I do believe that would be the end of Beryl's turn.
Yeah, I don't, because I wouldn't have had a movement until he spit me out. So
Correct. So we'll go up to Core, since Core's the top of the initiative.
Alrighty. She will cast Guiding Bolt, first level.
All right. So go ahead and roll your attack.
Nat 20.
And this is what I was saving Beryl for. Because it was going to reaction any nat 20s to make you hit Beryl.
oh,
So well
no,
done on
that's
that
good.
part.
Yes.
Nat 20.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage. Well done, Beryl. Well done for getting out just before this moment.
praise
You
Morden.
take 20 points of damage.
All right, so this is what's
But
going to
doesn't
happen.
Wait, does that double because I got a nat 20?
Well, how many, what's your base of your damage? What's the base damage?
20.
I mean, like, how many dice?
Oh, 4d6.
4d6?
Yep.
Okay. So that would be 20 plus a max of another 4d6, which would be 24. So 44 damage. So in the
Power
span,
hitter.
in the span of 6 seconds, or however long we want it say combat is. Beryl got spit out onto Cord's arms. Cord then goes, I got you. Wait, ew, disgusting. Flops on the floor. Then she goes, I got this now. Power of friendship. Guiding bolt, and this mimic eats the bolt. Smiles like, ha ha ha, I ate your magic. And then explodes from the inside out. So now you both are further covered in mimic guts.
Why does this always happen to
I
me?
don't know. Oh, alright, so that will roughly end around the same time Talbot is. So do we have Sarah and Kyle on the line?
Not at all. We're gone. We're leaving.
That
Rachel,
is.
did you
Hey,
say I
look.
get 10 points? Okay.
Look, we know that scenery. We've come to love that scenery. Well, a lot has happened since you guys were away. Oh well, Travis came back, then he left.
Just for a moment. Just for a moment. He just wanted to show us that he is here.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move this over to me, kind of. Hi guys. Okay, cool. It's gonna be a little weird to look at this, but then have everything over here.
I think the only weird part is that I'm staring at a light.
Yeah. The ring light.
That's bad. It was just like, wow, that bitch is bright.
Man, that eclipse, man.
All right, so a lot of things has happened. Talbot had her own little adventure against
God.
Aku.
Oh.
So that was
I
fun.
swear I've heard that one before.
But we'll have Talbot fill you in on when that happens. So we got actually perfect timing. Because we got everyone who was solo out of the way. The only other person who is by themselves is Tetsu. So Iris will be able to do her thing when Senguine shows up. Since you and Senguine are in the same location. We'll just have you guys kind of hang out. Oh, so we'll have Iris hang out until Senguine shows up, which should be in a little bit, because he usually shows up around this time. So, Tetsu. So, for you guys, since you guys just joined, the Twitch stream right now has all 3 cameras on it. So, in order to kind of like see me, that's my computer camera. This camera is used to kind of scome the battlefield where I need to. And we also have a third camera facing the actual inside of the building. So you get multiple angles. So if you can't log on to Twitch now, that's fine. You just will be missing the third camera. But I'll do my best with what I can with this camera.
7-4.
But like I said earlier, if you follow Photoquesta, you'll get a potion. Yay! And then until next week, for every, we'll say those 7 of you guys. Yeah, there's about 7 of you guys. If you all refer a friend, I'll double the potions. So instead of 1, you get 3. Motivation. Marketing. Hey. All right.
Bribery.
I didn't know you were a marketing major.
I picked it up. All right, so Tetsu, we're going to go ahead.
Has been spending his entire time trying not to alert the accountant while he picks the door.
All right, can you see yourself?
1 second, sorry. I am writing in the date. Yes.
All right, perfect. Which will give everyone who's watching the Twitch stream 2 different views of this, which is going to be great. Because if I need to move this, or if Aku wants to make an appearance, he can.
That's who it is. I remember who Aku is now. Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, ah! I was like, I know the name. Where do I know the name from?
Is
And
that a Cartoon Network character?
Have you seen
yes.
Jack?
He's from Samurai Jack.
Oh my god.
Okay, bye.
Oh my god.
Okay, bye.
He's gonna be our new spokesperson, Aku. All right. So Kyle, Tetsu, have Tetsu make me a perception check.
10-4.
And in about 8 minutes, we'll go ahead and take our first break. And then we'll go ahead and pick up about 10-15 minutes after that, because I want to keep the videos roughly close to 2 hours, just so my computer doesn't go any funky, no audio or whatnot with it.
10-4. You said perception, right?
Correct.
Awesome.
This will be to determine if you hear any of the combat that happened between Beryl the Mimic. Hey, we got a follow. Oh, thank you.
Pick one.
Unfortunately, the camera hit it, but Travis is hosting us. Thank you, Travis D, on the man.
All right.
Probably move that camera so we can see if that happens again. Go ahead and move it right over there.
So that would be a 16.
Okay, yeah, you definitely hear the little scuffle coming down the hall, which I do need to go ahead and move the mimic. Okay, it is no longer there. You. And you notice that the accountant, who still doesn't see you, is still, counting the money, putting in his pouch. Just paying no mind to you.
Beautiful. We're definitely gonna continue opening up that door.
Use Zaku.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't remember how we were doing this. How were we doing this?
Well, you know that the door is magically sealed.
Yes.
So you need to find some way to open it.
Okay. How often? Because I'm assuming I've been in there for a hot second, right?
Yeah, you've been here at least for 5 minutes.
How often has somebody kind of poked their head in just to see, hey, how are you doing in here with the money?
Actually, no one. No one has actually popped their head in.
Beautiful. We're gonna knock this motherfucker out.
All right. So you can roll a normal attack roll, but just make sure that you state that if you would kill him if you would kill him, that you just want to knock him out instead. So
Actually, from where I am, is there room underneath that desk?
I don't know what you're trying to do, but okay.
Just.
I mean,
if somebody wanted to hide a body.
Oh yes, yeah. There's room underneath. I mean, he's a bigger guy, but you can fit him, ish. Maybe stuff him.
Right. Taking a look at some stuff. We're gonna slit his throat.
Oh my. So you're not gonna knock him out. You're gonna straight up kill him.
No, I should knock him out. I should be nice.
Follow your gut. We don't want no traps behind us.
Yeah, he's kind of crap. Before he hears any of this thuds and crap going on behind me, pick it out again. Actually, no, this one's been good to me. I'm gonna continue using this one. Yeah, we're just gonna knock him out. Okay. Plus, is this gonna? Okay, so. Would this be an unarmed, or because I have a feeling that what I would want to do is take the butt of a dagger and kind of hit him.
Yeah.
Just
So
to, knock.
you can still do your normal attack. It's just the book states that you can either do lethal damage or non-lethal damage to knock him out. You just gotta let the DM know which one you're gonna be doing.
All right, it's gonna be non-lethal.
Okay, so it just you can do your full damage, and just if you would knock him to 0, he'll just go unconscious instead of straight dead.
Okay, so that's a dirty 20.
That would definitely hit this poor unfortunate soul.
Cool. So I'm still technically using a weapon, but it's not an actual, like, I'm not killing. I'm just using the dagger just to kind of like boom over the head. So it is. Actually, I'm going to use the katana to do it. That baby's bigger.
I can just see you behind this guy just trying to decide what weapon to knock him out with while he's not noticing.
Yeah, sneaking up behind him with one thing and going, wait, I got it. No, wait, but what about? Hold on, I got.
Remember, you have sneak attack.
I do, so I'm also going to be hitting this poor
I feel
SOB.
like this is a Saturday Night Live sketch.
All right, so this is the normal damage first.
Yeah.
Woo! Maxed out on that.
That's a max. So it's +7. So oh my
13.
god. Yeah, so that's 13 plus
Whatever his sneak attack damage is.
3d6. So I need 1, 2, and
This
3.
poor man just wanting to have some wine and count some gold.
Well, I could have slit his throat.
That's fair.
At least he'll be able to wake up. He's just gonna think that he got drunk.
If he wakes up, you might put him in a coma.
So that is another 13.
Yeah, he is completely and utterly passed out with a giant bruise on his head.
Oh, sorry, that's 12. Sorry, that's 12, not 13. So it's 12 plus 13.
25 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
Woo! Over the eye ring, he's gonna whisper and go, like to Core and Beryl, going, "Don't worry, the accountant's unconscious. He's not gonna hear you anymore. Not that he could hear you to begin with, but you know."
Right, so we'll go ahead and take him out.
I'm also gonna just kind of like search him over real quick, see if he's got any like a key or anything, just for other doors.
Oh, I'm so
do you
glad
want
this
me to
happened.
roll a investigation for that one?
Yes.
16.
That is a dirty 23.
Perfect. All right, so we're going to go ahead and come back to that. So this will be the end of part 1, since this will be 2 hours roughly into when we started. So for our lovely YouTube viewers, please check back part 2 as we continue to find out what may or may not happen to Tetsu, how much more disgusting Core can get on her with guts and barrel juice.
Stop.
What happens to Talbot, and if Senguine makes an appearance in part 2. Till then, as always, I'm your friendly neighborhood Dungeon Master Peter. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, because these guys need potions. Alright, take care.